progression is first one is arithmetic progression. Okay, definition. A set of numbers a set of numbers, follow carefully, which will increase or decrease by a fixed constant, which will increase or decrease by a fixed constant, are said to be forming arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression. This is called AP, arithmetic progression. A set of numbers which will increase or decrease by a fixed constant. Let us take an example. Let us take the set of numbers like this. Look at 1, 4, 7, 9, 10, 13, and so on. Set of numbers are like this. Set of numbers are like this. Look at the first number 1. Look at fourth, second term is 4. That means it is increased by 3. 1 plus 3 is nothing but 4. So that means increased by 3. Next number 4. After that 7, increased by 3. Look at 7, increased by 3, 10, increased by 3, 13. These numbers are just like they are increasing by a fixed constant. Every successive number is the previous number plus 3. Look at 4 is nothing but 1 plus 3, 7 is nothing but 4 plus 3, 10 is nothing but 7 plus 3, 13 is nothing but 10 plus 3. These are increasing by a fixed constant 3. Fixed constant 3. Suppose let us take another example. 1 minus 2 minus 5 minus 8 minus 11 and so on. Look at this is 1. So decreased by 3. That means 1 minus 3. This is nothing but minus 2. So 1 is decreased to minus 2. Next number is minus 2. That means decreased by 3. Next number decreased by 3. Minus 2 minus 3 minus 5. Decreased by minus 3. Decreased by minus 3. These numbers are decreasing by 3. Decreasing by 3. These numbers are said to be forming AP. These numbers are said to be forming AP. The main thing is, if you take any two successive terms, difference between this and this is what? 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 is what? 4 minus 3, 3. This second term minus second number minus first number 3. 7 minus 4. This is what? 3. These differences will be same. This difference is what? 3. This difference is what? 3. Like that, If you take any two successive terms, common difference, this is called common difference is 3. Common difference is 3. Look at this number. Second number minus first number, how much? Minus 2, minus 1, minus 3. Minus 5, minus of minus 2, minus 3, minus 8, minus 5. Minus 8, minus of minus 5, minus 3. Minus 11, minus of minus 8, 3. That means common differences will be same. Look at, we can say that if the numbers, let us take like this. This is first number, let us say. This is second number, let us say. This is third number, let us say. Fourth number, and so on. Let us take n numbers are there. N numbers are there. This is called first number, just like 1. Second number or second term. This is first term or first number. This is second term or second number. Third number, fourth number, and so on. Let us say they are in AP. When they will be in AP? When they will be in AP, second term minus first term. T2 minus T1 equal to T3 minus T2 equal to T4 minus T3, and so on. Every successive terms, if you take Tn minus, before term is n minus 1th term, is nothing but D. Is nothing but D. If these differences are same, then they will be in AP. This D is called common difference. This D is called common difference of AP. Look at in example 1, let us say example 2. In example 1, common difference is what? Common difference is nothing but second term minus first term. This is 3. Similarly, 7 minus 4 is also 3. 10 minus 7 is also 3. 13 minus 10 is also 3. So in example 1, suppose in example 2. In example 2, common difference D is nothing but second term minus first term. This is what? Minus 3. This is what? Minus 3. So this is called common difference of arithmetic progression. Here it is positive. Here this is called common difference of AP. This is negative. So all the differences of the terms, successive terms will be same. So look at, we can define like this. If D greater than 0, that means common difference greater than 0. How the terms will be? Increasing order. Look at, first term is 1. Next term is what? 4. Next term is what? 7. Like that, first term increased by 3. This plus common difference will be second term. 1 plus 3. Like that, 4 plus 3. This plus common difference will be 7. Like that, if D greater than 0, then AP is called, in this case, increasing AP. That means numbers will be increasing. Numbers will be increasing. Suppose if D less than 0, then AP is called decreasing AP. AP is called decreasing AP. That means number will be descending. Look at 1 plus minus 3, minus 2. Minus 2 plus minus 3, minus 5. Like that, it will be in decreasing order. Decreasing order. That's why it is called decreasing AP. Decreasing AP. Like that, whenever the numbers are given, they are forming AP or not. You find the differences. Second term minus first term, third term minus second term, fourth term minus third term, like that. If everything difference is same, then the numbers are said to be forming an arithmetic progression. That is the only thing in arithmetic progression. Okay, now, common differences of every two successive terms must be same, like this. Look at. For writing numbers in AP, for writing numbers in AP, what we need? We need first term. We need first term, that is called A. First term A in AP is always called A. And common difference of AP. What is common difference of AP? So for determining common difference is called D. Common difference is called D. Suppose, look at, in an AP number 1, first term I have given 5, common difference I have given 4. In an AP, FT means from here onwards first term is given 5 and common difference equal to 4. Now the numbers in AP you have to write. First term is what? 5. Numbers are 5. Next term, this plus 4, 9. Third term, 9 plus 4, 13. Next term, how much? 17. Next term, 21. Like that. These are the numbers. Look at, first term is 5. What is the difference here? What is the difference here? 4. 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 Like that, if first term you know and common difference you know. First term is this, second term means add this, add D with this 9. Next term means add D to this 13, add D to, like that. If you add D, you will get the next term of it. Next term of it, add D. Next term of it, add D. Next term of it, add D. So numbers are here increasing because D is what? Positive. D is what? Positive. Suppose let us say second. First term equal to 3. Common difference equal to minus 4. Let us say common difference equal to minus 4. The numbers in AP will be 3. First number is 3 and then add minus 4 to it, minus 1. Add minus 4 to it, minus 5. Add minus 4 to it, add minus 4 to it, like that. Look at these numbers, common difference, minus 1, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus of minus 1, minus 4, minus 4, like that. That means if you know the first term and common difference, you can write an AP. You can write an AP. In this chapter, always we will find out A and D. To find any term of the AP, look at. So terms in AP. Terms in AP whose first term is A and common difference is D. Common difference is D. Now I am writing the series. Look at. So first term is A. Second term is what? A plus D. Add D to it, just like this only. So next term is what? Add D to it, A plus 2D. Next term is what? A plus 3D and so on. Look at, this is called term 1, T1. term 1. This is called term 2. Suffix means term 2. This is called term 3. This is called term 4 and so on. Look at in first term a plus 0 into d. In second term a plus 1 into d. In third term a plus 2 into d. In fourth term a plus 3 into d. In nth term a plus n minus 1 into d. Look at fourth term you got a plus 3d. Nth term what you will get? A plus n minus 1 into d. So therefore Tn. If you know the first term and common difference, any term in that AP can be found out by using this formula. A plus n minus 1 into d. Tn is called nth term of AP. Nth term of AP. Now n is called number of terms. N is what? Number of terms of AP. Here n terms are there. That's why n is nothing but number of terms. This is the last term, nth term. Look at. This is the formula for calculating any numbered term. Suppose if we substitute n equal to 1, a plus 0 into dA. First term, look at T1 is a. If we substitute 2, a plus 2 minus 1 into d, a plus the second term. If we substitute 3, a plus 2d. Suppose if you want to calculate T10, substitute n equal to 10, 9d, like that. If you know the first term and common difference, then you can calculate any numbered term in the arithmetic progression. The nth term of an AP whose first term is a and common difference is d is Tn equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Suppose take a simple example. I will tell from the basics and then rise to the depth. Okay, now follow the basics carefully. In the set of numbers, find 15th term. Suppose like this. Find the 15th term. So first we have to observe whether this is AP or not. 16 minus 5 is what? 11. 27 minus 11 is what? 11. 38 minus 27 is what? 11. Therefore, common differences are same. It is forming an AP. First write the first term, A. A is 5. D is nothing but. Common difference is what? 11. Common difference is what? 11 and they are forming AP. So what he is asking is from the starting onwards 15th term. That means what is the formula for Tn? A plus n minus 1 into d. A plus n minus 1 into d. So therefore T15 is nothing but n equal 15 here. A plus 14 into d. A plus 14 into d. That is, this is 5 plus 14 into 11. So 5 plus 154. This is nothing but 159. So in this, if you are writing like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, 15th term will be what? 159. This is A plus 14 into D. Substitute value of A and D. This is 5 plus 14 into 11. So this is 159. Like that, if you know the first term and common difference, then use this formula to calculate any term. Any term of AP. So only thing is from the given conditions, You have to find what is the first term A and what is the common difference D. Suppose take an example. In an AP, fifth term, sixth term are 6 and 5. So given in an AP, fifth term and sixth term are 6 and 5. Find 13th term. Look at the example. So for this AP, assume let first term, you have to assume that first term equal to A and common difference equal to D. These both are necessary. In this AP, let us say first term is A and common difference is D. Then nth term is what? A plus n minus 1 into D. A plus n minus 1 into D. So given that T5 equal to 6. T5, substitute n equal to 5. A plus 4D equal to 6. Let us say first equation. T5 is 6 given. So T6 is 5 given. T6 is 5 given. So that means A plus, so look at 6, A plus 5D equal to 5. Let us say 2. Let us say 2. From these two equations, you have to calculate what is A and what is D. So 1 minus 2, I am doing 1 minus 2. A minus A cancel. 4D minus 5D minus D equal to 6 minus 5, 1. D is what? Minus 1. So therefore, first equation implies A minus 4 equal to 6. That implies A is what? So that means in that AP, first term is 10 and common difference is what? Minus 1. You can easily find what is 13th term. What is 13th term? A plus substitute n equal to 13. 12D. A is what? 10 plus 12 into minus 1. 10 minus 12 is what? Minus 2. So that is the 13th term. Like that, whenever the problem is given, you assume first term as A and common difference as D and write the terms given. These two equations. From those, you solve A and D. Then you will get any term by using this formula. Suppose if you ask in this problem, write the numbers in AP. In this problem only, write numbers in AP. Those numbers. Suppose if you have to write. So first one is what? First term is 10. Look at 10. Next second term means add D to it 9. 10 minus 1, 9. Add D to it 8. Add D to it 7. Add D to it like that. This is the AP. This is the AP. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth term is what? Fifth term is given what? 6. Sixth term what? You will get 5. Like that in this AP given. Okay now. Progressions means just that series we have to write. If you know A and D, first write A, then add D to it, then add D to it, add D to it. Like that you can write the arithmetic progression. Like that. Look at one more problem. If one more problem. If x plus 1 comma 3x comma 4x plus 2. If x plus 1 comma 3x comma 4x plus 2 are first three terms of an AP. First three terms of an AP. Find ninth term. Find ninth term of an AP. Find ninth term of an AP. So given that first three terms, this is first term, second term, third term, that means, look at, these numbers will also be in AP. These numbers are the first three terms in AP. That means difference between this and this, as they are in AP, difference between this and this equal difference between this and this. By definition, difference of second minus first equal to difference of third minus second. That means use the basic definition. 3x minus x plus 1. First you need to find the x value. 4x plus 2 minus 3x. 4x plus 2 minus 3x. So that means this is 2x minus 1 equals to x plus 2. That implies 2x minus x this side. Therefore, x equal to 3. Therefore, x equal to 3. So that means x equal to 3. So therefore, first term, these numbers are what looking. So if x equal to 3, in numbers are substitute x equal to 3, 4. So this is what x equal to 3, 9. So this is, if we substitute 3, you will get 14, and so on. Terms will be like this. Terms will be like this. Now you know the first term. First term is what? 4. Common difference is nothing but 9 minus 4, 5. If you know the first three terms, A is nothing but 4. Common difference is nothing but second term minus first term. This is 5. This is also 5. So therefore, what is the term T9? What is Tn? Nth term will be like this. A plus n minus 1 into D. What is ninth term then? Ninth term is nothing but A plus 8D. N equal to 9. N equal to 9. A plus 9. 4 plus 8 minus 9 minus 1. 8 into 5. Therefore, this is nothing but 44. This is nothing but 44. Like that. These are given in AP. Just I have simple definition. Common differences must be same. From that I have calculated x value. Then I have written the terms in AP. First term is this, second term is this, third term is this. Simply I got A and then D. What is the nth term? A plus n minus 1 into D. Ninth term is nothing but A plus 8 into D. Like that your approach must be. Just common differences will be same. AP means. Okay. Suppose if like this given, if A1, A2, A3 and so on AN, like this given, like this given, n numbers are given like this. A1, A2, A3 and so on AN. Here we will take first term equal to A1. First term equal to A1. First term equal to, here given na. No need to take A. Whatever the first term is given, you take that as A. Now nth term we will write like this. Nth term equal to A1 plus n minus 1 into D. Let D equal to common difference. First term is already known. Just we will take D as common difference. Nth term is nothing but instead of writing Tn, here you will write An. An equal to A1 plus N minus 1 into D. Now A2 is nothing but A2 second term is nothing but we will take like this A1 plus D. Third term is nothing but A1 plus 2D. Substitute 3. Fourth term is nothing but A1 plus 3D. Whenever A1, A2, A3 and so on given, you write the nth term like this. Instead of writing Tn, here An is there. An is nothing but A1 plus N minus 1 into D. Nth term. First term is this. In this formula, this is A1. N minus 1 into D. This is nth term symbol is here. An is there. That's why we will write like this. Suppose take one example. If take an example, A1, A2, A3 and so on, they are in AP given, and conditions given are A2 plus A5 minus A3 equal to 15 given. One condition. Second condition is given A2 plus A9 equal to 20. Terms are satisfying those conditions. Find A11. Look at these are in AP. A2 means second term. A5 means fifth term. A3 means third term. A2 means second term. A9 means ninth term. Those relations are given. Now we will write nth term. Nth term is nothing but A1 plus N minus 1 into D. Nth term is nothing but first term is A1. Let us say common difference is D. Okay, now given first relation, look at A2 plus A5 minus A3 equal to 15. Now what is A2? Substitute N equal to 2. A1 plus D. A2 is A1 plus D. Now A5. A5 is nothing but substitute N equal to 5. 4D minus A3 equal to 15. So this is the relation given. Okay, now A2 is nothing but A1 plus D. A5 is A1 plus 4D. A3 is A1 plus 2D. Now if you look at A1 plus A1 minus A1, what is the relation you will get? A1. Look at D plus 4D. 5D minus 2D plus 3D equal to 15. 3D equal to 15. Right? That is, let us say, first equation. Let us take first equation. Now, next given that A2 plus A9 equal to 20. A2 plus A9 equal to 20. A2 means substitute N equal to 2. So, A1 plus D plus A9 substitute N equal to 9. A1 plus 8D. A1 plus 8D equal to 20. That implies this is nothing but 2A1 plus D plus 8D, 9D equal to 20. Now you got two equations in A1 and D. From these two, you have to calculate A1 and D. What I am doing is here, I am multiplying first equation with 2. First equation with 2 and I am writing here 2A1 plus 6D equal to 30. Let us say this is third equation. Let us say this is third equation such that if I 2 minus 3, 2 minus 3 will become 2a1 minus 2a1 cancel, 9d minus 6d. 9d minus 6d is nothing but 3d equals to 3d equals 20 minus 30 minus 10. That implies common difference is nothing but minus 10 by 3. Minus 10 by 3. D you got. Now take the first equation. First equation implies substitute the value of D plus 3 into minus 10 by 3 equals 15. 3 cancel. That implies A1 is nothing but 10, bring that side 25. Now you got the first term 25 and common difference equals to minus 10 by 3. Minus 10 by 3. Now you can write any term. A11 in this formula, A11. Therefore, 11th term of AP is nothing but A1 plus 10 into D. A1 plus 10 into D. What is A1? 25 plus 10 into minus 10 divided by 3. So if you take the LCM, 75 minus 100 divided by 3. 3 is the LCM. So therefore you will get minus 25 divided by 3. So in that AP, 11th term is nothing but minus 25 divided by 3. Like that, whenever AP are given, you write nth term. First term is A1 and common difference is D. By using that, write A2, A5, A3, one relation, and then this one relation, and from these both solve what is first term and what is common difference. If you know A1 and D, then you can calculate any number term in this AP. In any problem, what you have to do is first term and common difference. Then you are able to get any term of that AP. That is the concept involved in AP. We will see one more problem. Okay, next problem. Look at next problem. Next problem is the sum of first 4 terms of an AP. Of an AP is 56. Okay. The sum of first 4 terms of an AP is 6. Given that its first term is 11. Its first term is 11. And also given that the sum of last 4 terms The sum of last four terms is 112 given. Is 112 given. Now what he is asking is, first question, find the number of terms. Find the number of terms. Find the number of terms of AP. This is one question. Second question. Find the last term of AP. Find the last term of AP. Okay. How to approach this problem, we will see. So look at, let there be n terms. Let us say there are n terms. Let us say there are n terms. First we will assume that number of terms in AP is n. Take the terms like this. Look at A1, A2, A3, and so on, AN, and so on. AN be the terms. In AP, n terms be like this. N terms be like this. Suppose there are n terms are there. Let us say these are the n terms. That n we have to calculate. How many number of terms are there? If n equal to 10 means 10 terms will be there. Like that, let us say this is AP. Now I am writing what is the nth term. Nth term is nothing but A1 plus n minus 1 into D. A1 plus n minus 1 into T. Given A1 is given first term. A1 is given first term is what? 11. First term is what? 11. And also given that sum of first four terms, given sum of first four terms, this plus this plus this plus this. First four terms. A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 is given what? 56. This is first condition given. Okay, now look at A1 plus A2 means what? A1 means A1 only, first term. A2 means substitute n equal to 2. A2 means A1 plus B plus A3 means substitute n equal to 3. N equal to 3 means 2D plus A4 means n equal to 4. Equal to, this is given as 56. Now look at how many A1s are there? 4A1 plus, look at, so D plus 2D plus 3D, that means 6D equal to 56. Now A1 is what? 11. That implies 44 plus 6D equal to 56. That implies 6D equal to 56 minus 44. 12. That implies D is what? 2. We got the common difference. We got the common difference. This is one given. Next also given that. Sum of last four terms. Look at here. Observe carefully. This is last term. Before term an minus 1. Before term an minus 2. Before term an minus 3. Last four terms sum. An minus 3 plus an minus 2 plus an minus 1 plus an. These are the last four terms. Think with common sense. Before one is what? An minus 1. Before one is what? An minus 2. Before one is what? An minus 3. These are the last four terms. That is given as 112. That is given as 112. Now look at an minus 3. A4 means you have substituted n equal to 4 here. An minus 3 means substitute n minus 3. In place of n here, n minus 3. That means A1 plus n minus 3 minus 1, n minus 4 into d. Whatever the n is there, you substitute in place of n. If 4 is there, you substitute 4, A4, 4 minus 1. If n minus 3 is there, you substitute n minus 3. N minus 3 minus 1, n minus 4 into d. Next, this is an minus 3. An minus 2, replace n by n minus 2. Yes. Plus an minus 1, replace n by n minus 1. N minus 1 minus 1. N minus 2 into d. An is nothing but this only. So A1 plus n minus 1 into d. What is given? 112. This is another equation given. Another relation given. Look at A1 4 times. That means 4A1. Now d take common. From here, from here, from here, from here. What you will get? N minus 4 here. N minus 3 here. N minus 2 here. N minus 1 into d. I have taken d common. So this is nothing but 112. Okay, now. So this is 4A1. 4A1 means 4 into 11. A1 is given 11. Plus this is how much? 4n. Look at 4n. Okay, now. So how much is this one? 4 plus 3, 7. Plus 2, 9, 10. 4n minus 10 equal to 112. That implies 4n minus 10 into d. D means what? 2. D means 2 equal to 112. Bring this 44 that side. 4n minus 10 into 2 is nothing but 112 minus 44. Okay, now 112 minus 44. So 112 minus 44 is nothing but into 2 is nothing but 68. 68. Okay, 68. So 2 ones, 2 34s. So 4n equal to 34 plus 10, how much? 44. So therefore, n is what? 11. Therefore, number of terms. Number of terms is AP is what? How much? 11. A1, A2 and so on. There will be 11 terms. There will be 11 terms. Number of terms means n. First question this is. Now what he is asking in the second question, find the last term. Last terms means 11th term. Last term means A11. So in an substitute 11. A11 is nothing but A1 plus 10d. So you know A1. You know A1 is given 11 plus 11 plus 10 into. So D what you got? 2. So this is nothing but 20 plus 11, 31. That is the 11th term. That is the 11th term. Like that. Just simply write the terms. One condition is given, another condition is given. Don't scared of looking the problem. Okay, now. Just write the terms. This is nth term. First 4 terms sum is given. Write it one equation. A1 is given. You got D. Write the second equation. Last 4 terms. Write those and add. A1 you know, substitute here D you know, and then you will get n value. That means number of terms are what? 11. Last term is asking A11. Like that, while looking at the problem length, don't be scared with the problem. Okay, ma'am. Understand the logic and proceed. For any AP problem, you want to find what is first term and what is common difference. If that you know, any term you can find out. Okay, one more problem. If A comma B comma C comma D comma E are in AP, then the value of A minus 4B plus 6C minus 4D plus E equal to dash is asking. So these 5 numbers are in AP given. Then you have to find the value of this one. Look at how the approach will be. So now you know the first term here. You know the first term. First term is what? A. First term is what? A. Now assume the common difference. That common difference equal to capital D. Because already D is there here. That's why I have taken common difference equal to capital D. Okay now. So now nth term is what? Nth term formula is A plus n minus 1 into D. A plus n minus 1 into capital D. Nth term. Okay now. Now look at B is the second term. So therefore B is what? Second term. That means second term is what? A plus 2 minus 1 into D. That means B is nothing but A plus D. You know, B is the second term. Second term means n equal to 2. A plus 2 minus 1 into D. Now C is the third term. A plus 2D. Now D is nothing but fourth term. Fourth term is nothing but A plus 3 capital D. Now E is nothing but fifth term. So these are the terms B, C, D, E. I have assumed given first term A and I have assumed common difference D. Then B will be this, C will be this, D will be this, E will be this. Now take the expression, whatever he is asking. Take the expression A minus 4B plus 6D minus 4D plus E. Keep it A only. A minus 4 into B. B means what? A plus D plus 6 into C. C means A plus 2D minus 4 into D means what? A plus 3D. A plus 3D plus E. E means A plus 4D. Now look at multiply. A minus 4A minus 4d. Look at my multiplying. 6a plus 12d minus 4a minus 12d. Look at a terms. A minus 4a minus 3a plus 6a. 3a minus 4a minus a plus a. A will get cancelled. 0a. Now look at minus 4d plus 12d. 8d. 8d minus 12d minus 4d plus 4d. 0 into d. So answer is what? 0. Answer is what? 0. Like that, as the first term is given, assume common difference and write all the terms and substitute here. You will get the value. Like that approach must be. You know, while noting down, if there is any problem, leave a gap. Okay, na? I am sending my YouTube link. In that, if any gap is there, fill that. Okay, na? No problem. Every day I am sending the link. You try to subscribe my channel. Whenever I am uploading the video, you will get a notification. Okay, na? If you are unable to understand a little bit, then follow in that again. No problem. Okay. Next problem. Next is, suppose, look at, if three numbers, if A, B, C are in AP, then the relation it will hold good is first plus last equal to 2 into middle term. A plus C equal to 2B. If A, B, C are in AP, then A plus C equal to 2B. Look at, if whenever three numbers are in AP, first term plus third term equal to 2 into middle term. Just by definition, common difference, second term minus first term equal to third term minus second term. That means you will get 2B equal to A plus C. Whenever three terms are given in AP, write A plus C equal to 2B. Write A plus C equal to 2B. Or otherwise, if three numbers are satisfying like first term plus last term equal, first term plus third term equal to 2 into middle term, then ABC will be in AP. If this condition is satisfied, ABC will be in AP. If ABC are in AP, then A plus C equal to 2B. Look at the problem. Look at the problem. If X comma Y comma Z are in AP, if X comma Y comma Z are in AP, then take one problem. X plus 2Y minus Z into 2Y plus Z minus X into Z plus X minus Y. This value he is asking. options. X, Y, Z. Option A. Option B. 4x, y, z. Option C. 2x, y, z. Option D. 8x, y, z. So three numbers x, y, z are in AP given. If three numbers are given, our approach will be writing the relation x plus z, first plus third, equal to 2 into second. So this relation will hold good. If A, B, C are in AP, what is that? A plus C equal to 2B. Similarly here, x plus z equal to 2y. This relation will hold good. If we approach like this, it will become easy. Look at. Take first one. X plus 2y minus z. For further simplification, I am writing 2y as x plus z. 2y I have written as such that this will get cancelled. What is this then? 2x. What is this? 2x. Now second term 2y plus capital Z minus x. What it will become? Now in place of 2y I am writing again x plus z plus z minus x. Now x will become cancelled. That means you will get 2z. You will get 2z. So then z plus x minus y. Z plus x minus y you take. This approach will be easy. Z plus x minus y. Z plus x means what? 2y. So this is nothing but y. Now this into this into this. What is the answer? 2x into 2z into y. So this is nothing but 4xyz. So like that approach will be. If three numbers are there, use this relation. X plus z equal to 2y. First plus third equal to 2 into second. So that is the relation. Okay now. Look at one more application on this. Question he is asking is, look at question. If a plus b divided by 1 minus ab comma b comma b plus c divided by 1 minus bc are in AP. Given that these three numbers are in AP, then the numbers is asking the question, then the numbers 1 by a comma b comma 1 by c are in dash progression. Are in dash progression. Look at the problem. So these are given in AP. These are given in AP. Either you can write this plus this equal to twice this one, or you can make the common differences same. I am approaching this method. Common difference, this minus this. I am approaching this method. So that simplification will be easy. This minus second term minus first term difference. This equal to third term minus second term, B plus C divided by 1 minus BC minus B. This minus this equal to this minus this because they are in AP. Now here left hand side take the LCM 1 minus AB. So you will get here 1 is there. So B into 1 minus AB minus of A plus B equals to, now here 1 is there, LCM here is 1 minus BC. Now you will get B plus C minus B into 1 minus BC. Now taken the LCM. So here look at B, I am multiplying. B minus A B square, B into B is B square minus A minus B divided by 1 minus AB equal to, here if you multiply B plus C minus B, look at, so minus B plus B into B, minus into minus plus, you will get B square C divided by 1 minus BC. 1 minus BC. Now look at B will get cancelled. So here also B will get cancelled. Now in these two, minus A is common. So in these two, minus A is common. You take the common square divided by 1 minus AB. If you look at here, in these two, C is common. Divided by 1 minus BC. 1 minus BC. Now this and this will get cancelled. Okay. Now cross multiply. So minus A into, therefore, minus A into 1 minus BC equals to C into 1 minus AB. So therefore, what you will get here? Okay. Minus A plus ABC. C minus ABC. C minus ABC. Now I am bringing ABC this side and A that side. So 2ABC equals to C plus A. C plus A. Now look at, I am bringing this AC that side. That means 2B equal to C plus A divided by AC. C plus C divided by AC. That means, so 2B equals C divided by AC, 1 by A divided by AC, 1 by C. Now look at what he is asking the question. Look at 1 by A, B, 1 by C are in dash progression. Now you got like this. 1 by A plus 1 by C equal to 2B. Here, if this is X, this is Y, this is Z. First plus last equal to 2 into middle. That means therefore 1 by A comma B comma 1 by C are in which progression? AP. You got, if this is X, this is Y, this is Z, you got X plus Z equal to 2Y. That means X, Y, Z will be in arithmetic progression. If these are in arithmetic progression, then these will be in arithmetic progression, like that. Whether to check these numbers are in AP or not, you check whether this plus this equal twice into this or not. We got that only. First plus last equal 2 into middle. That means these numbers will be in AP. Like that, directly 3 terms. If he is asking, prove that first plus last equal twice into middle. Look at next model. So like that, if ABC are in AP, A plus C equal to 2B. Look at one more problem. Given that if x cube plus x minus 2 comma minus of x square plus 4 divided by 2 comma 4 are consecutive terms. Are consecutive terms. Are consecutive terms of AP. Are consecutive terms of AP. Then where x is a real number. X is a real number. Given that these three are consecutive terms of an AP, where x is a real number. Question he is asking is find the next three terms of AP. Find the next three terms. Next three term means this is one term, this is one term, this is one term. After 4, 3 terms will be there. So those 3 terms you have to calculate. These are given that they are in AP. That means consecutive means one after the other. After this term, after this term, this term. Okay. Now. So now these are given in AP. These are given in AP. Look at. So let us say this is A, this is B, this is C. Now A, B, C are in AP. What you have to write is A plus C equal to 2B. This is B. So these three are in AP. That means A plus C equal to 2B. That means A plus C x cube plus x minus 2 A plus C. A plus C equal to 2 into minus of x square plus 4 divided by 2. This and this will get cancelled. This and this will get cancelled. So therefore, x cube plus x plus 2 equal to minus x square minus 4. Minus x square minus 4. Bring this side. X cube plus next x square plus x. 2 plus 4 is what? 6. You got a relation in x. Equation in x. So what is the value of x that satisfies this equation? You have to calculate. What is the value of x that satisfies this equation? You have to calculate. Look at, if there is cubic equation, You have to check by trial and error. Trial and error means first we will check 1. If we substitute 1, it will become 0, then it will be a root. If we substitute 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 6, 9, not 0. So that is not a root. Like that you will check 2. Minus 1 we will check minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 6. This will not become 0. Like that 2 we will check. If we substitute 2, 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 6, it will not become 0. Suppose if we substitute x equal to minus 2. X equal to minus 2, LHS, look at. LHS is what? Minus 8 plus 4 minus 2 plus 6. What it will become? Minus 10 plus 10, 0. Therefore, for that equation, satisfying value of x is what? X equal to minus 2. That means you got x value. You got x value. So if you got x value, then you can find those 3 terms, whatever it is there. Look at. If x equal to minus 2, what are the terms? X cube plus x minus 2. These 3 terms you can calculate. Look at. So x cube plus x minus 2 is what? Substitute here. Minus 8 minus 8 minus 2 minus 2. This is what? Minus 12. Minus 12. This is A. This is this one. Now you can calculate what is minus of x square plus 4 divided by 2. Minus of x is minus 2. 4 plus 4 divided by 2. Minus 8 divided by 2. That means minus 4. Minus 4. So this one is 4 only. Therefore, in AP terms, how will we look at? This is the term. What is that term? Minus 12, comma. Minus 12, comma. So this term is what? This term is what? Minus 4, comma 4. Now he is asking what are the 3 terms after 4? Next 3 terms. You have to write the answer for next 3 terms. That means look at. These are AP. Clearly, first term is clearly common difference. You know, common difference is what? Minus 4 minus 12. That means 8. This minus this also 8. So next 3 terms. Therefore, next 3 terms after 4 are, look at. How you will get the terms on AP? For 4 add 8. For 4 add 8, 12. So next term will be 4 plus 8, 12. For 12 add 8, 20. For 20 add 8. Next 3 terms will be 12, 20, 28. Look at here, common difference you know. After 4, what is the term will be there? Add 8 to it. So this is 12. This term is 12. Next term is what? 12 plus 8, 20. Next term is what? 20 plus 8. So next 3 terms are 12, 20, 28. Like that. Here 3 terms are given. We have used A plus C equal to 2B and calculated x equal to minus 2. X equal to minus 2 means these 3 terms you will get. This is minus 12 and this is minus 4 and this is 4. Terms are like this. This is minus 12. This is minus 4. This is 4. He is asking next 3 terms after 4. For that you need common difference. Common difference is what? 8. So next term is 4 plus 8, 12 and after that 8 add. After that 8 add. Those are the 3 terms like that approach. Note Look at next problem. Problem is given like this. If P times the pth term of an AP, if P times the pth term of an AP is equal to Q times the qth term of AP. Q times the qth term of AP, then P plus qth term of AP is dash. Look at, if P times the pth term of an AP is equal to Q times the qth term of AP. Now for these type of problems, let always assume first term equal to A. First term equal to A. Common difference equal to D. Write the nth term. Nth term is nothing but A plus n minus 1 into D. N minus 1 into D. Given that in the AP, given what is given? Given P times the pth term. So P into TP. P times the pth term means, let us say pth term is TP. P into TP equal to Q times the qth term. This is given. So Q into TQ. Q into TQ. P times the pth term equal to Q times the qth term. This is given. Now required. What is required to find out? Required. P plus qth term. That means he is asking P of P plus Q equal to dash. T of P plus Q means what? Here in place of N you substitute P plus Q. What he is requiring is here P plus Q substitute. A plus P plus Q minus 1 into D equal to dash. This is required. So this is given and this is required. Now we will calculate from this. Now look at, from the given condition, P into TP. TP means what? In place of N, you replace P. Equal to Q into TQ. A plus Q minus 1 into T. That is given. Now I am multiplying, look at PA plus P into P minus 1 into D, all bringing this side. These you bring this to LHS minus QA minus Q into Q minus 1 into D equal to 0. Now look at, I am taking A common from these two. I am taking A common from these two. So therefore A into P minus Q. I am taking D common from these two. So D into, this is nothing but P square. This is nothing but P square minus P. This is nothing but minus of Q square minus Q to D. Look at D means here P square minus P minus this multiply Q square minus Q into D equal to 0. Now look at this one, A into P minus Q plus D into, now look at this P square minus Q square in one bracket, P square minus Q square. This is minus P plus Q, take minus common, into D, this is 0. Now look at, this is P plus Q into P minus Q. P minus Q take common. In these two, P minus Q is common. So P minus Q take common into, this is P plus Q will be remaining minus 1 equal to 0. Now in these two terms, P minus Q take common. P minus Q will take common. A plus D into equal to 0. Equal to 0. Now look at, this is what? This P plus Q is nothing but this. This only you got here. T, this is nothing but equal to 0. That implies T of P plus Q value is what? 0. T of P plus Q value is what? 0. Like that, what is the relation given and what you want? This is, finally you got that only P plus Q. Like that.